Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Whew. One of those mornings, y'all. One of those mornings. But we are here and we are live. Yes, we are. We are here and we are live. So, welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and Sip is Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to today's live show. I am Rev Melissa, and my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. I am here to support you. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So if you need support, if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. You can send me a direct message on Instagram, Facebook at I am Rev Melissa. All right. All right. So good day. Good day, Shay. It's good to see you. Thank you, Shay. Good day, Wayne. Yes, we're on full throttle today, Wayne. Yes, we are. So my outfit that I have on today, because I'm getting myself ready. I'm getting myself ready for a workout and a word today with Fee King and me. So I said, let me just put my stuff on now so I am ready to go at 2 o'clock. So that's how I'm rolling today, because there's a lot, as you'll know, there's a lot going on. So let us set ourselves up for success, right? So I said, let me put my workout stuff on now, set myself up for success for 2 o'clock workout and a word. So yesterday we had a sip in the car, which I haven't done in a while, right? Doing the show from my car, because I was at the rehab place that my aunt is at now. She's out of the hospital for the time being. There was nothing else that they could do. Not that they were doing much, but that's I'm gonna let that go. And she's at a rehab to build up her strength, to get her walking again, and all that good stuff. So far, excuse me. So far, so good. I met a lot of the staff yesterday. They were lovely. Met the physical therapist, met the speech therapist, the occupational therapist. They all did their assessments yesterday, and it went really well. And my aunt was even able to sit up, stand up, and walk 3 steps, tiny steps forward and 3 steps back with assistance. Something she was not able to do when she was in the hospital, even with assistance. So already seeing progress there. So continue sending that love and that light and that healing energy. So yesterday, while I was in the car doing SIP, I was talking about boldness, right? Being bold. And I read one of the daily guides from the Science of Mind magazine that was on June 25th, written by Reverend Raymond Anderson. And he was talking about bold caring. So I got curious about the word bold, as I do about things. I get curious about many things. And I love the word bold. It's one of those words that really resonates with me. So I said, I don't think we've done a bold series. It's July. Let us shift and let's get into some boldness, right? Because I tell you, these last 2 weeks or so, I have had to show up as bold, right? I had to show up as bold to literally save my aunt's life. Whew! Lord have mercy. So, advocating for someone through our healthcare system requires boldness. It requires boldness. Challenging what doctors say requires boldness. believe you me. And so I've gotten to exercise that these last 2 weeks, probably more than I've ever had to exercise boldness in my entire life. So I looked up the definition of bold, and I want to share 3 definitions with you. Courageous, confident, fearless, ready to take risks. That's 1. 2, not hesitating in the face of actual or possible danger. Daring, imaginative in thought or expression. I can testify that I have experienced all of those things, especially in these last 2 weeks. Being courageous, fearless, taking risks, not hesitating, daring, and using my imaginative thought and expression, right? So I was like, I love all of that. I embrace it. I am embodying it. And I was sharing with someone last night about the definition of bold. And when I mentioned fearless, we started having this conversation about fear. And one of the things that I shared with my friend was you can feel fear, right? Fear is a feeling, it is an emotion. However, you can feel fear and be fearless. You can feel fear and be fearless. So at times, did I feel fear? Absolutely. However, I did not let that emotion stop me from being fearless. Being fearless, right? Being uncomfortable. You can feel uncomfortable and be bold. Yes, you can. So it's so important for us to distinguish and to honor and recognize and feel our feelings and be clear that that is not who we are. So I can feel fear. I am not fear. I am not fearful. As a matter of fact, what I am full of is joy. What I am full of is magnificence. What I am full of is God's light. That's what I'm full of, right? Not full of fear. So we get to be bold, even in the moments when we are feeling fear, when we are feeling sad, when we are feeling frustration, when we are feeling angry, when we are feeling disappointed, when we are feeling worried. We can feel all of those things and be bold. And be bold. And I know all of us know how to do this because we've been being our quality that we committed to embodying and embracing more fully in 2024. So we know the difference between the feeling and the being. Yes? All right. So I got some practice, right? Navigating this very, very broken healthcare system. And it was scary, y'all. It was scary. And one of the things that I love is like the advice that people were giving me about what to do, right? And what I should say and all of these things. But let me tell you, I appreciate some of the advice, some of it not so much. And unless you are in the situation, is you really don't know. You just really don't know until you're like in it fully. Because everything else is just talk. It's just talk. So we get to fully be in whatever it is that we are in from a place from within us of boldness, right? It takes boldness to navigate the desires of your heart. You can't be laxy. What's that word? Laxy dazzle. Anyway, you can't be willy nilly. There's another one. You can't be willy nilly about your desires of your heart. You have to be bold. You have to step fully into it, not with one of your little tippy toe, not like a little pinky toe. You got to put your whole foot in it, right? You know, when somebody cooks something real good and we say in the culture, oh, she put her foot in that, right? Somebody made some really good macaroni and cheese or potato salad. We'd be like, oh, girl, you put your foot in that. That's how we need to be. That's bold. That's a bold potato salad, right? So that's what we get to do. That's how we get to be with ourselves from a place of boldness as we navigate our heart's desires, the things that we truly want to experience and express in the world requires living boldly. It's a requirement to live boldly. Being bold is a requirement. So is that something that you are willing to do, willing to be, willing to participate fully in by being courageous? Those definitions: being courageous, being fearless, being daring, being imaginative. It was so funny. A couple of days and when my aunt was in the hospital, and even now that she's in the rehab place, she'll say things like, I want to go home, or I want to go outside, or I want some fried chicken wings and french fries, or I want some ribs, or I want to get better, right? And so I would say to my aunt, imagine that you already are. See yourself standing up. See yourself walking. Use your imagination, Aunt Marion. This is what I would say to her, right? And so sometimes she entertains me and sometimes she doesn't. She'll just like look at me or, laugh. But yesterday, she listened, right? I said, okay, close your eyes, take a deep breath. And she did. And I said, okay, now imagine yourself sitting up in the bed. Now, this is before physical therapy came. Imagine yourself sitting up in the bed. She said, okay. I said, okay. So let's just sit there for a moment. Let's just feel, what does that feel like, right? She didn't respond, but I could tell from her face that, she was in it. And I said, okay. Now from sitting, imagine yourself standing up. And I said, let me know when you're standing up, right? In your imagination. And she said, okay, I'm up. I said, well, feel how that feels to be standing up. And she did. And then about 2 hours later, physical therapy came. And they were only supposed to talk to her, get more information about what happened, that type of thing, and do an assessment of her in the bed, like raise your leg up, bend your leg, raise up your arms, things like that. But instead, they were like, okay, let's see if you could sit up. And I was like loving this. So she said, okay. She sat up. They was shocked, because they're going by what the hospital has reported, right? So based on what the hospital has reported, my aunt is basically like on her last breath, like any moment now. That's how the hospital has depicted my aunt in her chart. So that's what the rehab place is going by. Then they said, okay, that's great. So that's enough. And so my aunt says, no, I want to see if I can stand up. y'all. And they said, "No, that's enough." And my aunt was like, "No, I want to see if I can stand up." So they said, "Okay." And she stood up with assistance. She didn't sit up by herself and she did not stand up by herself, but she got up. She imagined herself sitting up, imagined herself standing up, and she did it. That is being bold. That is how we boldly use our imagination. See it in the invisible first, and it will manifest itself in the visible. Yes, it will. So I am even more encouraged by my aunt's resiliency, by her willingness to step outside of her comfort zone. Because when I mentioned her using her imagination, she was looking at me like I had two heads. But she did it. But she did it. And she did it, I should say. And she did it. She looked at me like I had two heads and she did it. So to determine, we get to determine how we are walking, sitting, standing in this life. Are you standing boldly or are you standing in fear? I say, let's imagine standing in boldness by being bold itself. Yes, 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 yes. All right, y'all. All right. All right. So let me check in with you all with your comments. All right, all right, all right. I see you, Fee. Thank you for sharing with your circle. Yes, yes, we can feel the fear and do it anyway. Come on now. That is what we get to do. I'm telling you right now. That is the way. Fatima knows what I'm talking about because she is in the healthcare profession. So she knows that we can use our imagination, yes, to boldly create our realities. Yes, we can. Oh, thank you, Fee. Fee said, look at all of these new territories that have been expanded for you. You get to do more for those who need it. Yes, yes, yes. And I am ecstatic. So are we. We are blessed by your sharing. Thank you, Fee. Oh, and one of my favorite people, Bob Proctor, he said, Bob Proctor, to place the image of the screen of your mind and believe it is so. Yes, yes, yes. Standing boldly. Yes, we are. We are standing boldly together. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you all for all of that. I so appreciate you. Continue to send my aunt love and light and healing energy. Let me put her picture back up again so y'all can see her. Yep, that's Aunt Marion. A couple of years, well, more like over 10 years ago. But she basically looks very much the same now. And so she appreciates it. I told her that she got a whole village praying for her, and she said, "Thank you." So I thank you as well. All right, y'all. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. So let me see. So two things happened yesterday. And I could do a whole sermon on this. I could do a whole sermon on this. Let me see if I can pull it up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So in between, everything that's going on with my aunt, life life goes on, life goes on. One of my girls is preparing to one of my girls is preparing to go out of the country this weekend. She leaves on Saturday for a whole week. I hope I didn't lose y'all. Let me see. Okay. She Zola's going out of the country for a whole month. I said a week, for a whole month. We are so excited for her. And she's doing a study abroad, a high school study abroad. And there's lots to do to get her ready. And so she wanted to get her nails done. So we did that on Monday. And while I was there on Monday, the owner of the nail salon was offering we was just chatting while I was waiting for Zola, and he was like, is everything okay? And I was, shared with him a little bit about what was going on. And he said, can you come back tomorrow? I want to give you a free foot massage, right? And I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to swing that, but maybe I can. And so, oh, I wish I could pull it up. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I could get this to work so I can show y'all. Can y'all see that? So it's a little dog, but that is me getting the most delicious foot massage yesterday. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. So I squeezed that in. I jumped over there for 45 minutes, got a beautiful foot massage, reflexology done. And then after that, I was close to my favorite health food spot. And so I said, let me go over there and get some food for later on. And I go by there. I wanted a kale salad. They make the best kale salad, and they make it fresh. So I had to wait for it. So I'm sitting waiting, and the owner comes over and he brings me a plate of samples of different foods that he had for free. He just was like, while you're waiting, here you could nibble on this. It was some quinoa with red beans, some cabbage with kale mixed in. It was so good. It was so good, called Jolo's in New Rochelle. Jolo apostrophe S. So good. So good. Black owned health food restaurant. And he's the chef, and it's always so good. So getting nourished, right? Because I've been expending a lot. Like, there's been a lot of output. There's been a lot of output. So it was nice to have these unexpected moments yesterday of other people taking care of me in the way that they're really good at. So that was absolutely divine. That was absolutely divine. Hey, Heike, I haven't seen you in so long. Hey. I can't wait to see you soon. Heike and is one of my soul sisters, my sis. So I know we all going to get together, and that's going to be wonderful. So other joy news, I wanted to share those two things with you. But other joy news, today is Wednesday, and today we get a double dose of joy at 2:00. This is why I got my exercise stuff on right now. Because at 2:00 today, it is a workout and a word with me and Fee King. So 2 p.m., come with your workout gear on and be ready to sweat. That's all I'm going to tell you. Be ready to sweat with Fee King. She is the fitness go-to girl. She is the fitness go-to girl, and she will get your body right. So 2 p.m., we do a workout and a word, a 20-minute workout, and then I give like a 5-minute word of inspiration. So please join us. You can follow by going to Fee King's Facebook page, and we do the workout on Facebook. So go to Fee King, and you will find the workout at 2 p.m. Eastern Time today. All right. Then tonight at 7 p.m., we do our community cafe. I will be leading the life visioning tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be a wonderful journey within, tapping into that boldness that is within us. So join us. You don't have to have any experience doing life visioning. It is an opportunity to tap in and to catch the universe, love's idea for your life. So I guide you through a series of questions, and the answers just flow through you. And we have a wonderful time in community. So that is on Zoom. You can go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link. Okay, rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link, 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight for Community Cafe. So there you go, 2 doses of joy today. 2 o'clock, a workout and a word. 7 o'clock, life visioning. All right, all right. So let me see. This weekend on Sunday, we start a new series. We're in July, and our theme for July at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister, is play. Play. Is this perfect? Oh my goodness. This is so perfect. I could not have planned this myself. Yes. So we're going to step into the vibration of play for the whole month of July at Rockland CSL. And I invite you to come along for the ride. So this Sunday, we are in person again at Unitarian Universalist Church of Rockland County. We were there this past Sunday. We had an amazing time. And so we're doing another collaborative service with them this Sunday. You can go to Rockland CSL. All of the information is there. If you cannot be with us in person, you can join us on Zoom. It is UUCR Zoom link. So it's a special Zoom link. It's not our regular Sunday service Zoom link, and we won't be live on Facebook. I will be posting my sermon from this past Sunday on Rockland CSL's Facebook page sometime today or tomorrow. So you can check that out and join us on Sunday. We have a wonderful time, and the space is so beautiful. And I just want to thank everybody who comes. You know, Fee and Sekou are there, and other folks from Rockland CSL in our community come. So all are welcome. All are welcome. All right, so that is Sunday. And of course, on Sunday, I also share a replay of a previous sermon that I given with Sunday in Praise, the other sip, and that's at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time as well. All right, so lots of options, lots of things to support you yourself with. And so I hope that you would choose a number of them and participate, because I would love to see you. All right, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all for being with me today. I'm going to just check in with comments again. Oh, thank you, Fee. Fee has put all the information right there. Oh, we're going to be on Zoom today. Okay, Fee. So we're on Zoom. We're on Zoom today for a workout and a word. And I imagine it's going to be streamed on Facebook. Let me know if I have that right, Fee. All right. Either way, follow us and you'll be able to find us. Okay. So there's the Zoom link that Fee has dropped into the comments there. If you're with me on Facebook or YouTube or X, you can see that. If you're with me on Instagram, you won't be able to see the link. Just jump over to YouTube and you will. Hey, Daryl, my brother's on Instagram. Hey, it's good to see you, Daryl. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I will see you tomorrow live, 10:30 a.m. But I know I'm going to see you first today at 2 o'clock, working out with me and Fee. That's what I know. So I will see y'all at 2 o'clock today. There is where it will be streaming. Fee King live on Facebook and LinkedIn. Workout and a word today, Fee and me. All right. Oh, that rhyme. Okay, that's cute. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. And what I have added is health and wealth. Live life in joy. I love you too, Daryl. Connected to your yes. Peace. Hey.